I'm going to show you how to install the Unclog. In order to do it, it's very simple. You just need a couple tools. You need a screwdriver, some tape, and a drill. That's it. Nothing too complicated. So let's open up this box and we'll get to installing. So when you open up Unclog, you're going to notice a few things. You're going to have obviously the Unclog unit itself and then some extra parts here. But it takes less than 10 minutes to install. Not hard at all. So let's pull this Unclog out of the box and let's get our template, and then we'll get this thing on the wall first. We'll keep our other parts in the box for now. So I'm going to take a little bit of tape and attach it to this template, and that's in order to drill your holes. So we're going to tape this up here and get this lined up real nice, exactly where I want it. And you want this to be installed underneath where the pan is in your drain of your AC. So if your drain's in the attic, you can pretty much mount it anywhere. If it's on the first story and you're installing it on the first story here, you'll want to make sure that you keep this thing under where that drain pan is. So we're just going to drill these 4 holes out, nice and easy. Take your template off, and then you need these little 4 things that mount it on. So there's a little bag here with some hardware, and we'll take out the screws that we need. So I'll place all my parts on this template here so I don't lose anything. And then you're going to have these things right here to screw in. So you're going to take these rust resistant screws and just screw them in, nice and easy. It's 1, 2. Again, you're taking this, sliding the screw through it, and just putting it in the holes that you drilled earlier. 3. And lastly, 4. And that's honestly probably the hardest part. Unclog is going to slide right on. Put it on there, give it a nice little push down. That's it. Now you just need a couple things. You have your power cord, and you have your hose attachment. And the box is empty now. That's all you need there. So, in order to do this, if you want to come around to this side here so I can show you, right over here, we're going to attach this. So this gets attached to here, depending on how your setup is. So mine's going straight down, right? So I'm going to slide that in there. Slide this right over here, just like that. For here, I'll probably use a clamp. So you have one of these clamps here, and that's why we have our screwdriver. Slide that over, put this on here, and then just screw it in. We're just going to clamp this down. Different size PVC will have different sizes. So you have 1/2 inch, 3/4, 1 inch. So we're going to clamp it on, not too tight, just nice and snug. And then over here, I'll show you, all you're going to do is push this into the side of there. The Unclog is installed. That's all it is. All I have to do now is plug it in. So I'm going to take my tools away. I'm going to take this power cord. I'm going to go plug it in. I'll be right back. Hey, I'm back already. This cord right here, we're just going to plug it into the side and screw on this little thing that keeps the water out, right? From rain, from sprinklers, all that. So this is going to plug in right here on the side, and then screw that on. Now, you'll see the lights are going to start to come on, and you just get your phone. You could run a manual cycle right now if you want to, or you can use your phone. So all you need to do here, I'll show you on the phone, is open up your Smart Life app, right? I'm going to add a new device. It's going to pop up on its own. I don't even have to click that add, but for whatever reason, if I need to, I can. Click add. It's going to pop up. Mine's asking me to complete the account because it's my first time using this here. If you want to search, you can search Unclog, confirm this is the correct password and all that. And it's going to connect the device. This is setting up Unclog to be on a schedule, so I get to select it once it's on. Connect it to my Wi-Fi. I can do this from anywhere in the world, or I can use the button directly on the side. So this is right now connecting to the router, and that's going to publish Unclog to stay online. While it's doing that, let me show you here. I can press this button right on the side, and this is going to run a manual cycle. So if I click that button there, it's gonna turn on, and now it's gonna run a default cycle. And while it's doing that, you can see that the app has already came online. I'm gonna hit done, and then I'll show you how to use it once it's up. So right now it's running a cycle. You'll see it's gonna go ahead and purge out anything that's left in my system here. But what I can do here, if I wanna run a manual cycle, I can choose, right? So I have 15 seconds, 30 seconds, 45 seconds, 60 seconds. So I can run it as long as I want. We'll take a 30-second activation every week, every month, every 6 months, whatever you want there. So I'm gonna keep mine set every 3 days. And I can also just run it here. I'm gonna hit a 15-second and run it directly on here. Press the button. You'll see Unclog is gonna come on again, run a 15-second cycle. Now anything again, any nasty drain snot, anything in here is gonna just go ahead, suck it out, and purge it right out of the Unclog. Just like that, a quick 15-second cycle. It took me less than 5 minutes to install. I think most of the time was just explaining to you how to use it once it's set up, but that's it. Unclog is installed, my app is connected, and from anywhere in the world, I can set it manually, but I don't have to because I put it on a schedule to run every 15 seconds for 3 days. I can change it to go every 45 seconds, once a week, once a month, whatever I want. It's that simple to install Unclog. That's it.